In one hand, they hold the bodiless head of your wife. Oh my god. That turned dark fast. Hello everybody, welcome to The Road. My name is tyrantmaw, and this is a horror game found on itch.io that advertises itself. It's a very dark horror game. That's about all I know about it. I'll link it down below for you guys to check out for yourself if you like what you see in this video. But without further ado, let's start The Road. You, your wife, and your 2 kids are on vacation in the European countryside. After getting lost a few times, you are certain that this is finally the correct road to the bed and breakfast you booked. The time is now 9:03 p.m. You hear a loud stutter, and your rental car comes to a rolling stop. What do you do? This is a choose your own adventure game, so I'm going to base my choices off what I would do in real life. I would probably get out of the car and open the hood. You get out of the car. There is nothing but forest to your left and right. In front of you lies open road. What do you do? This is pretty monotonous. I would probably start banging my head against the windshield and walk forward. You begin walking down the road. After a few minutes, you see a bright light down the road. What do you do? Yeah, I'm gonna continue forward. No, I'm gonna walk back to the car and wait. An hour goes by, and nothing happens. What do you do? I would probably get out of the car and see if I can figure out what's going on. You get out of the car. There's nothing but forest to your left and right. Okay, so it just takes you back. I'm gonna walk forward again, and I'm gonna continue forward. You see a brightly lit gas station with 2 pumps. The sign on the gas station store reads closed. You also see a phone booth just ahead. What do you do? Continue walking past the gas station. Use the phone booth. Walk back to the car. I'm gonna use the phone booth. You get in the phone booth and happen to have exact change for 1 call. What do you do? I'm a hypochondriac, so probably dial 911. After a long period of ringing, the line goes dead. What do you do? Question why the emergency line is not picking up. How am I getting ghosted even by 911? Continue walking down the road. You continue walking past the gas station. After a few minutes, you notice a dirt road to your left. What do you do? I'm gonna walk down the main road. You continue walking and see an old police car on the side of the road. What do you do? I'm gonna inspect the police car, see if it'll start. You walk towards the police car to get a better look. The car is vacant. There's a small blood stain on the passenger side seat, and the keys are still in the ignition. What do you do? Well, I'm gonna get in the car and start the engine and ignore the ketchup from the tasty burger that the cop was eating. You get in the car and start the engine. What do you do? Pull out onto the road. As you pull out on the road, oncoming headlights blur your vision. What do you do? I'm gonna try to reverse. You put the car into reverse, but it's too late. The oncoming car is too fast. The impact kills you and the driver of the other car instantly. That has to be the good ending. This time, I'm gonna call for help on my cell phone. You try to call for help, but you and your wife's cell phones have no service. What do you do? Fuck, I'm gonna wait in the car. An hour goes by, nothing happens. I'm gonna wait again. Another hour passes. Just when you're about to fall asleep, an old grandfatherly man pulls up beside you in a gray SUV. He offers to drive you and your family to the nearest town down the road. What do you do? Yeah, I'm morbidly curious. I'm gonna accept his offer and go with him. You get in the passenger seat. Your wife and kids get in the back. After a few minutes of driving, the old man grows quiet and begins to accelerate. You pass a highway sign indicating that the speed limit is only 50 kilometers an hour. What do you do? I ask him to slow down before I escalate it to trying to open the door. You ask the old man to please slow down, but he ignores you and continues staring blankly at the road ahead. What do you do? Looks like the second option ends the game, so I'm gonna go try and force him to slow down. You try and wrestle the old man away from the wheel, but he is immovable. Your wife and kids begin to scream as you speed down the road, barreling towards the trees. The speed of the impact kills everyone in the vehicle instantly. I'm very good at this game, so I'm gonna try calling for help again. I'm going to wait in the car again. I'm going to continue waiting. I'm going to politely decline his offer. After hours of waiting, you fall into a deep sleep. The void accepts your offer and you never wake up. Oh, damn, so that's just instant death. Okay, so I'm going to call for help again. Going to get out of the car this time. I'm going to walk right. That's definitely the correct choice. You begin walking to your right into the forest. After a few minutes, you spot a glimpse of clearing just ahead. What do? I'm definitely going to continue forward. You continue walking forward and eventually come out of the forest into fields with power lines as far as the eye can see. What do? I'm going to continue walking into the fields. You walk forever into the depths of the fields. Just like the Powerball, I can't win. I'm adamant on calling for help on my cell phone. I'm gonna walk a little left this time. You begin walking to your left, into the forest. After a few minutes, you spot something on the ground that appears to be a body. What do? Realistically, I'm gonna walk back to the car and wait, but I know what that leads to, so I'm gonna inspect the body. Oh my. Upon inspecting the body, you find it's just a female mannequin covered in moss and leaves. What do? I'm gonna continue forward. What is that in the distance? That looks pretty ominous. You continue walking forward through the forest. After a couple minutes, you stop and see a tall figure standing in front of you behind a gorup of trees. Excuse me, Mr. Game Developer. Did you proofread this? What do? Well, I don't know what a gorup of trees is. That shit sounds scary, bro. I'm gonna go fight the gorup. You walk toward the figure and discover it's just an old scarecrow. Just beyond the scarecrow, you see an old cabin. What do? I'm gonna go in the cabin. Inside the cabin, you see a small desk with a phone on it, a bed with a stained mattress, and an old rusty metal bucket filled with some kind of red liquid. What do? Well, I drank the nice Kool-Aid that's been offered to me by the grace of God, and then I inspect the bed stain. I'm gonna use the phone though, I guess. You pick up the old phone, but there is no dial tone. You then realize the phone's cord is cut. What do? Well, I'm gonna look around the cabin for something to repair the phone cord, because I'm a fix-it kind of guy. Hello there. As you begin to turn around, you hear the floorboards creak. You see a tall, burly figure standing in the doorway. In one hand, they hold the bodiless head of your wife. Oh my god. That turned dark fast. In their other hand, they hold a bloody axe. What do? I mean, what do you do here? I mean, I'm looking at my wife's head and his hands. I would hope that I would try to just, out of anger at the very least, fight this motherfucker. Fuck. That didn't work. As you try to attack the unknown figure, they cut your hand off in one swift motion. That's a sharp axe. That's an advertisement for this axe. As you stare at your bloody stump, the figure drives the axe head between your eyes. Retry. Is there a way to win this, or is it all just fucking gore? Alright, well I guess I'm going to get out of the car and walk right immediately. I'm going to continue forward. I'm going to turn around and head back to the I've actually never been this impatient with a game. I'm going to walk forward. I'm going to continue forward. I'm going to continue walking past the gas station. After a few minutes, you notice a dirt road to your left. What do? Is this the same dirt road? I'm going to continue walking down the road. It's the police car. Continue. Alright. I'm gonna give it one more try. The old college try. Call for help. Wait in the car. Continue waiting. Politely accept. Oh, I forgot I did that one. Get out of the car. Walk forward. Continue forward. Wait. Get out of that car. Walk forward. Continue forward. Continue to the gas station past it. We're gonna walk down the dirt road. You walk down the dirt road. After a few minutes, you see what looks like to be a body of water at the end of the road. What do? Well, I'm going to the water to get me a... You see a large glistening lake with a house on the opposite shore. What do? Jump in the lake and swim to the house to look for help. You take off your clothes, unnecessary, slut, and jump into the water. Just as you're about to reach the house on the shore, something grabs your ankle and pulls you into the water. What do? You kick and flail as hard as you can, but the creature drags you down to the lake and drowns you. Like the useless prick you are. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna walk. Right. I'm gonna continue forward. Oh, this is a dead end to death anyways. Oh. Alright, actually just gonna give this one more try. You try to call for help. So I'm gonna get out of the car. I'm going to walk left. Going to inspect the body. I'm gonna walk forward again. I'm gonna continue walking forward. I'm gonna walk back to the car. Oh, so the guy already got to my family. Okay. I'm going to get out of the car. I'm going to walk left. I'm going to inspect. Walk back to the car. Oh my god, he works fast, that guy. I'm going to walk back to the car and wait. I'm going to continue waiting. I'm going to accept his offer. I'm going to try to open the door this time. It won't budge. Do I sit still? Son of a bitch! Oh my god, I'm so tired. I just want to go to bed, dude. Oh. Decline. Son of a fuck. I'm gonna use the phone booth and I'm gonna dial 112. A 112 operator fix it. If you explain your problem to hear a sharp hiss, sparks fly to the phone and the line goes dead. Oh my god, dude. Get out of the car. Walk forward. Walk forward. No, walk forward. Continue forward. Use the phone booth and dial 211. You can hear muffled breathing coming from the other end. After a few seconds, the person on the phone whispers in a deep voice, "I know where you are now." The line then goes dead. What do? As you turn around to leave the booth, you're confronted by an unknown figure armed with a revolver. What do? Oh, there's no reasoning with him. Can't fight him either. I'm gonna continue walking down the road again. Son of a bitch. How do I not... Well, I'm done with this game. Fuck this game. Well, this game is ass. So I will link it below if you want to try to figure out a good ending for yourself, but I genuinely just... You can call it a rage quit. I just don't feel like putting any more time into that game. It really was just incredibly boring to me as well. There were a couple of moments where it was like kind of cool, but a bunch of misspellings, really cliche story, kind of predictable, and really stupid, not logical ways to die, other than the gun being shot at you and getting axed in the head. Like a random car driving into you, like walking into a field forever apparently. That's stupid. Like, that makes no sense. Anyway, my bitching aside, my name is tyrantmaw. That was Down the Road. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.